What's up everyone? Welcome to another video. And if you don't know, my name is Andrew and I make K-pop guitar covers and other K-pop related content like these reaction videos. The reaction videos are kind of a new thing for me. I've only done, I think this is my third one. I've done Maniac by Stray Kids, Maison by Dreamcatcher, and now this lovely song, which happens to be I Hate You by the king himself, Woods. I wasn't able to do it on the day of release because I was super busy, but it's only one day after and I still haven't listened to the song, I haven't watched the music video, and I haven't heard anything from the rest of the mini album. So we're gonna dive into that music video and react to it in just a moment. But before we do, I wanted to remind everyone, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing, hitting the bell icon, and hitting the like button. They're three really, really simple things, but contrary to popular belief, they do go a really long way and they do help this channel a ton. So yes, like I said, this is an exciting day because we have more Woods content. For those of you that don't know, I'm actually a recent Moods because for one reason or the other, I never crossed paths with his music a ton over the years that I've been listening to K-pop. So I remember I randomly heard Feel Like probably sometime middle of last year. And I remember loving the song. It was on a playlist, I was driving, and I was like, oh, this song is so good. Like his music, the instrumentation is amazing, the vocals are amazing. I was like, this is such a good song. But like, I don't know, I was on a trip or something and I forgot about it. And I kept moving forward and you know, I never went back to it. I heard Multiply and I was like, this song is so good. Like what the heck? And I remember being like, oh, this is by the same person that did Feel Like. I was like, this is crazy. Like two amazing songs from the same artist. Like this is someone I need to check out. So, I mean, that was months later. And I remember checking his music out and being like, why have I not listened to him sooner? Like everything, like there are no skips. I listened to his entire discography on Spotify and the rest is history. I've done a few of his songs already. I've covered them. And if you're interested in those covers, please check the description below as well as the spot up here, whichever side it's gonna be. I'm gonna put a link to my Woods playlist. So it's gonna include all of the guitar covers, including, once it's released, the one that I'm gonna be doing for this song. So instead of me continuing to ramble, why don't we go ahead and dive into this music video and see what it's all about. You know it's gonna be good when you start with feedback from an amp. It's gonna be good. I need one of those suits because I'm accident prone and I feel like that would be really protective. Oh, wait a second. It's got this 4 on the floor feel. Oh, that feels so good. His vocals are amazing. His vocals are absolutely incredible. And he looks great. I mean, that's not surprising, nor are the vocals, but this is really good so far. That rhythmic feel change there was really cool. I love that a lot. It almost feels like it goes to double time there, right here. This is really interesting musically. He's got blood. Are you okay? Are you good? Whoa. Oh, that's so good. What do they do there? Right here. They go into like a halftime thing for like a few bars. Oh, that's so good. That's so good.
너 때문에 흘릴 눈물도 없어 남은 것도 없어 혹시 만약에 돌아오고 싶어도 자리 없어 널 위해 쓸
This is such an interesting song.
이제 필요 없어 다른 사랑 찾았던 난 널 알지만 왜 내가 아파해야 해
Oh, that vocal run. Come on, let's listen to it again, y'all. Right here. The vocals. The vocals are so good, y'all. They can do it again? Yes! I love that so much. Okay, this is such a cool shot in this music video where he's standing still and they're panning in, but it's like, it looks like an art museum in the background. That's really cool. That's really, really well done. All right. Very artistic. I love that though. Wait. Is there like a minor? It sounds like, okay, to nerd out for a little bit. I don't know this for sure because I don't have my guitar with me right now, or at least in my hands. But I'm pretty sure they're hitting a minor 4 chord in this key. And I don't actually know what key it's in, but I think they're hitting a minor 4 chord. So they're going from like a 4, I can't. It sounds like they're hitting the minor 4 chord there. And it's one of my favorite chords to use in a major key. I love that harmonic movement. And I think they're doing it here. There's something going on there. I need to figure that out later. I need to figure that. I mean, I'm going to be covering it anyways, but if you're better at music theory and you have a better ear than I do, let me know in the comments what's actually happening there, because I know there's something there and I'm pretty sure it's a minor 4. So let me know. Oh! Whoa. There's like an octave thing going on. That's amazing. I love his hair too. Oh, that's good. That's so good. Okay, but this graphic right here at the end? Hold on. That's such a cool graphic. It's like a Polaroid, but they've got the, is it blood? I hope not. I hope it's just paint. But anyways, man, this is such a good song. Okay, so things that I love about this. First of all, I love the whole thing. 10 out of 10. This is amazing. Well done, Woods. Another hit. I love this so much. First of all, the nostalgia. Okay, this takes me back. I used to listen to, when I was in high school, a lot of like Early A Day to Remember, a lot of stuff like that. 4 Year Strong, a lot of those types of bands that are like kind of in between like modern rock, but also hardcore music. But you know, it was a lot of fun. And it reminds me, this song has like that vibe. And it takes me back to like all the summers hanging out with my friends in high school. And like I used to skateboard all the time. So like riding around my hometown, skateboarding, finding spots to skate, going to gas stations and getting like Red Bulls and Gatorade and candy and stuff. Like this, even though the song is nowhere near the same message, this is not about the same things, but musically, it takes me back to that place, which is a lot of fun. But the interesting thing is like a lot of like pop punk or punk music is, at least historically, is kind of straightforward for most of the song, but I love like all the little rhythmic things that they're doing to break up the feel of the song. So like, you can obviously do harmonic things and change the harmonic structure of a song to make it different in different parts of the song. But another thing you can do is change the rhythmic feel of the way a song feels. So like, I love this. So like at the beginning, it's got this 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And it's like, it changes up on you. It almost has like a halftime, the drums take like a halftime feel, which definitely like switches up the vibe for sure. And then again right here, it's so interesting. And then of course you hit the chorus and it's just like straight rock. But then my favorite part of the song hits, right? It goes to that halftime feel for like just a single measure. And then it goes back to like the like driving feel. And I love that. I love that they took this and, you know, like harmonically, it's a relatively simple song. However, the great thing that they did was they said, we don't need something complicated harmonically, let's change things up rhythmically. And it makes it really interesting to listen to without it being like overly complicated. So I love that. Also, he looks amazing. His hair, I love his hair. I wish I could pull something like that off, but I know I can't. It wouldn't work for me. But I really enjoy the aesthetic of this music video and the cinematography too, because I don't know if this is in like an art museum or something, but like the walls are very clean and the backgrounds are very clean. Even the shot where he's like on top of, I think I missed it. Even the shot where he's on the roof and he's got the chairs, it's very interesting the way that they took these very simple, very minimalistic backgrounds, and then the center of attention is on him and on the band, which is really cool because there's a contrast. So like, even though he's wearing like lighter colors and lighter blues in this shot, and the sky is very similar, and even the grays and the concrete are very similar, there's more detail. You've got the chairs, you've got his outfit, which is much more interesting than like the more minimal kind of simple background. And his hair of course pops out. But these shots, like right here, you've got the background, which is very simple. Simple hardwood floor, simple background walls, but then you've got all of this like detail happening in the middle. And I think it's a really good contrast throughout the entire music video. But then the other thing is I love, to further that vibe, this shot. And I know I talked about it before, but I love this shot. This is such a cool artistic shot. Super simple background, and it's like he's on display. Super cool. And then you get the guitar there. Oh, look at that. It's super cool. And then there's this vocal run too. Over that chord, it's good. This is such a fun song, and I know it's going to be super fun to cover on guitar. But all in all, like, so good. I love this song. I love Woods' music, and I'm so pumped to get into the rest of the album and listen to it and geek out with all of you. And by the way, I do a lot of talking to my moots on Twitter. So if you haven't found me on Twitter, go look up @KpopGuitar on Twitter. And that's a place where I do a lot of interacting with my fellow K-pop fans. On there, I talk a lot about all the artists that I like to cover and that you like to listen to. And I've had some really good conversations with people. So check me out on there if you haven't already. And again, please consider liking, subscribing, and hitting the bell icon if you haven't already, because they do really help, and it helps me continue doing what I'm doing on here. So yeah, I think that about wraps it up. Obviously, there's a lot more that I could talk about in this music video and in this song. It's such a good song. It's so fun to listen to, but I'm gonna wrap things up for now and go ahead and start diving into this cover, because I'm very inspired and very excited to get into this. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed this video. But until next time, I'm Andrew, and I'll catch you then.